Hello, am I audible? Hello? Hello? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir.
you're audible, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Starting in 1 minute.
We shall start the session in a few minutes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Start. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the first day of E-SAMSHODHANA. So we will continue with the next presentation. The speaker is Dr. Jayan D, Professor, Government Ayurveda College, Trivendrum. A brief introduction. Sir has been an academician since 20 years, has immense experience in research and has worked as research coordinator, formerly member of various boards in different universities. Presently is chairman, Board of Studies, UG Clinical in Kerala University of Health Sciences. It is very interesting to know that Sir writes blogs on Ayurveda and yoga, and also interestingly has written a biography on Sachin Tendulkar and is on the course of writing books on therapeutic yoga, Ayurvedic approach to communicable diseases. So on behalf of Rajiv University of Health Sciences, Karnataka and SGM College of Ayurveda and Hospital Hassan, I welcome you, sir, for this session and request you to speak on the research areas in Swasthvritta. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that brief and crisp intro. At the outset, I express my sincere gratitude to the organizers for inviting me for this session. And as we all know, we are fighting a deadly pandemic, which has grown out of proportion and which has claimed the lives of so many colleagues of we people also all through India. And I humbly express my pranams to all departed souls. And without wasting much of time, I'm trying to start my presentation now. Yes, I will. Is it? Can you see it?
No, not yet, sir. Screen
Not
has
yet.
not been shared.
Okay, okay. A minute. Has it come now?
Not yet, sir, but it's showing that has started screen sharing, but we are not able to see the PPT yet.
Your screen sharing is paused. I don't know. Stop share and
Sir, you are the co-host, sir. The no, share option is still open.
okay, I'll do once again.
Yes, sir, sir. No problem.
It may take a minute because accidentally I closed the PPT.
No issue, sir.
Oh, has it come?
Yes, sir. We are able to see.
Okay. I'll
Put it to full screen.
I'll full screen. You go to view. Yes. It's okay now.
Yes, sir. It's yes, sir.
Okay, so sorry for the trouble there.
That's
Let's start. First of all, I pray my salutation. I express my salutation to all my gurus who taught me so far and who molded me so far, and to all students who helped me survive as a teacher. Thank you all. Regarding research areas, I think primarily what I'm going to speak here is about how should a first year postgraduate student of Ayurveda of Swasthvritta department should look into the areas of research which he or she can do in the course of MD career or maximum 2 years. This is not the research in the purest sense. It is mostly a part of a dissertation work or what you call thesis work. So regarding that, I recollect that I am, I think, third or fourth batch of Swasthvritta department in India. I think Trivendrum Ayurveda College started Swasthvritta department for the first time, PG department, and that was in the early 90s. I was 96 batch. 3 batches were there senior to me. So since then, I think from my time, it is only 25 years, or you can tell that 28 years of Swasthvritta PG education in India. So many topics are already taken and retaken, and students find it difficult to get newer topics. So there is nothing new in our what you call our literature. Everything what is explained is as such there, but we have to present it in a novel way. So with that, let's start from the topics DINACHARYA, what we can do, and I'll stop by around 140, and let's have discussions after that. So DINACHARYA is the topic. Whenever people speak of Swasthvritta, first topic that comes into mind is what you call DINACHARYA, and Brahma Muhurta is the first topic which we learned there. And so many explanations and exaggerations are there regarding Brahma Muhurta. People claim so many things, that you get cosmic energy, you get more oxygen. It's all not like that. Actually, oxygen supply is not that much during that time. Or some people explain it in terms of melatonin and all. That is also different. So what we can do is, we cannot go to the level of say nuclear research or atomic research and all to find out things, but we can do little things which are possible during the MD period. So regarding that, students all around India can go for topics related to Brahma Muhurta in a particular way. What I suggest is they can take students, either hostel students or volunteers, for a study in which, suppose if it is a high school batch or if it's a +2 batch. Why I'm telling this is because the same topic may be taken by different students in different colleges or universities in India. Now we are having 250 people here. So at least if 10% think of this topic itself, there will be 25 people. So 25 people taking the single topic, same topic, will be a trouble. So when the organizers contacted me, I was very happy because this is a platform where we can see what are the topics, and we have a network of teachers and students here, so that we can select topics without repetition. For example, if Brahma Muhurta is taken by a student, in one college, they can concentrate on, say, UP school students or high school students or +2 students, like that. Or you can select people based on their academic or professional brilliance, like you can take scientists, and then try what happens when their lifestyle changes. People all over India are reluctant to wake up early these days. And because of these, what you call, new medias or social media and other gadgets, people are sleeping very late and they find it very difficult to wake up early. So that's why you can have different groups of people in the same topic. So that is one thing which we can do. And when we come to Dandadhana, remember one thing, I'm not talking anything about research methodology here, because that will be dealt with some other speakers in coming days, where you will be getting more details about which study to take, whether it is a cross-sectional study or a what do you call, RCT or a cohort study. All those things can be fixed later. So I'm talking only about the research areas. So Brahma Muhurta is an area which can be dealt with in different groups of people. Dandadhavana is another thing which comes into our syllabus, where we can keep studies related with oral hygiene. Already some studies are done in tooth powder, toothpaste, toothbrush, or natural twigs. What happens if somebody is brushing with, say, neem twig, or what happens, sarja, arimeta, apamarga, lot of other things are there. So like that, we can select different twigs and find out the effect of these things in different studies. Or we can formulate different tooth powders, we can formulate different toothpaste, and such things. And regarding Anjana, daily we are supposed to use Anjana, but we are not doing. At least we can prepare some Anjanas, especially original Savir Anjana is not available. In that case, we can make Anjana with Daru Haridra and other things, or with other herbal preparations which we make in our locality. That may be different from one place to another. So such things can be applied among IT professionals, because they are continuously looking into the computer screen and doing things. And these days they are working even on mobile. So that can damage their eyesight and all. And how it works in them, or lab workers, or bank employees, DTP workers, all these people can be targeted. And Pratimarsha Nasya studies can be done for 1 year. And then you can check, especially during COVID, people advise people to have, ordinary people to have Nasya and Kavala, Gandusha, and all these things. So that also can be done for a longer duration, and that can be subject for study. If you start the study early, you can very well complete 1 year study. Gandusha, Kavala, and all those things are also same. We can get the help of technology people, pharmaceutical people, to get the oral fill or mouthwash or whatever you can term for Gandush and Kaplan do, and also different combinations of things. When COVID came, people suggested Pratimarsanasya and also Kapla Gandush. So that was suggested during the time of pandemic. Similarly, you can use in case of, say, if an area is having some sort of infections which have predominance towards the respiratory system or the throat, you can try these things. Or in ordinary people also, you can try this, where the oral hygiene is poor. And Abhyanga can be made versatile by trying different tailas, because Vakpada, especially in Ashtanga Sangraha, says that Taila Abhyanga should be Yathartu Samsparsha Sukhaihi Tailehi. According to the Ritu. According to the Ritu, you have to fix the Taila for Abhyanga. So you may opt for a Shidavirya Taila during the Grishma Ritu and an Ushnavirya Taila during Hemant Ritu or Varsha Ritu. So those sort of studies also can be taken. Uddardhana can be tried with various powders, like say Kolagulathari, Tripaladi, or any yoga which you find fitting from the classics you get. Utsadhana, Utkarshana, all those things can be done with different yogas, because almost common things are all done now. And Vyayama can be standardized. What is Ardha Shakti? How can you assess that? With the help of, say, sports medicine people or aerobic experts, exercise experts. We can do Vyayama alone in certain diseases, lifestyle diseases. And Padatra Dharana or footwear. Footwear also is an area where we have to give concentration. For example, what kind of a footwear should be used by a Vata Prakriti person? Or in case of any Vata afflictions, like that, you can try for that. These are for innovations. Innovative students will find out something in this. Otherwise, we'll look for routine models. And Swasthvritta is also very important these days, especially in individual and community health. And you can see in management setups, all those things which are explained in Swasthvritta come relevant. I'm not explaining because lack of time. So many topics are to be covered. And Ritucharya, these are common things. We can fix, all states are not having the same Ritu pattern. So a student can find out what is the Ritu pattern in his or her state and what area will fit in that. All states will not have same pattern of rainy season or say summer, like Grishma or Varsha, and Sharad may vary, like that. So what is the Ritu pattern in my state, say Andhra, or another somewhere in Northeast? What is the Ritu pattern in Assam? Like that, we have to find out the Ritu pattern. Their studies can be made on that. And also Adana and Visarga, we know Adana and Visarga are the two ayanas in which morbidity pattern vary, body strength vary. So those things can be studied. Ritu Haridika, I think, is already taken, but it can be taken for a year-long study, and you can find out the result there. And also, you can, for variety, you can make it in different people. Ritu Haridika is a concept, but a study can be done in, say, youth, or a Ritu Haridika can be done in old age people, or it can be done in working women, or it can be done in industrial area where occupational health is important. Like that, you can set up different settings so that one dissertation will look different to another. And innovation of food and drinks during various Ritus, that also is done in some colleges, but you can try newer things. And also community intervention in small populations where, say, Ritu Shodhana and its impact. In areas where people are found to be less healthy, you can select such areas. And in those people, you can try all 1 year study in which all 3 Shodhanas, or 5 Panchakarmas can be done, and then Rasayana can be applied. And regarding Vega, also some studies are done. Suppression of various Vegas and their role in morbidity pattern. Some studies are done. And if you refer to it, you can find out what are done and what are not done. And Dharaniya Vegas are to be suppressed, and with the help of a psychologist or psychiatrist or a what you call behavioral expert, you can find out the effect in behavioral or psychosexual problems. What is the role of Dharaniya Vega? And intervention at school level for prevention of Vajeekarana, we have done some studies at Trivendrum, which were very relevant. So in schools also, especially in schools in rural areas where students do not have much facility for bathrooms and all, Vajeekarana is a norm there. People do not care much about that. Students come to the school and go to home at the evening and then release their Vegas. So those things can be done also in occupational settings. You can do. And regarding Ahara, plenty of things are there. Ashtahara Vidhi Visheshayatana itself is for 10-15 topics. And we can validate diet charts for various groups. In several texts, you can see diet chart for a particular group. But all those diet charts are not validated. We can do validation of that diet chart. And special diet for underweight, overweight, specific nutrition, all these things are done, but you can find out newer yogas and try it. And nutraceuticals is a new area. For those interested in that can do that. And regarding food allergies and Ayurveda, that is another topic which can be done. And effect of fast food or food which are foreign in origin, for example, pista or what you call pizza, burger, all these things are alien to us. So how do people, what are the problems faced by people that can be found out. And also relation of food with geography or climate, prakriti and all, that also can be done. Then related to milk. Milk itself, mainly there are 8 types of milks. You might have heard about those things. Gavyam, Mahishamajam, Jakarafam, Strayanamavigam, like that. So each milk can be taken for study by Swasthvritta pages. And you can apply the qualities and advantages are explained there. You can recheck whether these things are really obtainable or not. And dairy products, anything. Navanita and Hayangavina are 2 different things. Navanita is the common butter which we get. Hayangavina is the butter which we get from the freshly taken milk. That is a difference. And all these things can be studied for their qualities. And effect of herbal drinks can be tried. Herbal juices in particular conditions, or say, for example, whether it will reduce weight. You can try it in obesity. Fruit juices, vegetable soup, meat soup, tender coconut or coconut water, sharbat or khadira water, patmaka water, which are usually used in Kerala. You can find out the effect of these things in particular disease conditions or in particular people with particular prakriti. And Ayurvedic cooking is another area where we can concentrate on traditional cooking, local variations, and always we can try food as a medicine or adjuvant to that, adding medicinal value to cooking. Medication through delicacies, you can tell. And also we can make, say, Ayurvedic sambar, chutney or curries or whatever it is. Whatever food item is available, you can make it into that and you can try it and find out its effect. Diet customization as per Prakriti and usage of modern cooking devices, especially when we can reduce the usage of oil very much there. If you use microwave ovens and all, that will be a different thing, which also come under actually what is called Prakritikarana and all. When we tell, you can see the samskara in different methods. And Kritanna varga, I'm not explaining anything here. You can try any of these and then try and validate them. All vargas. So Ahara is over NIDRA. We know the sleep pattern in current society among college students, among Ayurvedic students, Ayurvedic and public, or Ayurvedic doctors and public, anybody. We know that the pattern is totally different. It is totally toppled these days. Nobody sleeps exactly 8 hours in the right time. People go to bed. Majority of the people go to bed, especially students I know and doctors, go to bed after at least 11 or 12. And some people go to bed at AM, 1 AM, 2 AM, 3 AM, and they come to the OPD in the morning also. I see students coming after 4 hours sleep and all. So that can be studied, Nidra Nasha as a possible etiological factor for various diseases, and intervention through diet and Ayurvedic procedures. That can also studied, and effect of social media on sleep, social media and also gadgets. Ayurvedic interventions to improve quality and duration of sleep. So many things can be done. Previously, I mentioned about milk. You can take Mahisha Shira and try it, or you can take another type of Shira and then try it like that. Or you can try a Penga, you can try whatever methods that are explained in Ayurveda. And regarding Abrahmacharya or Vajeekarana, we can do Vajeekarana in Swastha. That is a topic in the syllabus. For Dhatu Pushti, Shukla Pushti, or Spriha, or the libido, increasing libido, diet, lifestyle, sexual behavior, counseling, all these things together will be there. And cosmetology is another area where Swasthvritta students can try. Cosmetic effect of DINACHARYA procedures is explained in, suggested in the syllabus itself. And you can try cosmetology as an area if you like that. And regarding palliative care can be done by so many methods. You can give medicines, you can give rasayanas, you can use diet therapy to relieve, say, constipation and all in people who are having that. External applications, suppose if a person is finding difficulty in sleep, getting into sleep, you can try Apyanga or say put talam on the head. Shiravala tala itself will induce sleep in them. Like that, so many things can be. You are not curing the disease. Palliative care is a tertiary prevention. So there, curing the disease is not the aim. There, we are reducing the discomforts or the pain of the people. And for that, Sattva can be used. Yoga therapy also can be used. And in non-communicable diseases, lifestyle interventions can be done. Diet therapy can be done. Yoga therapy can be done. Nature cure techniques can be done. Or you can use a combination of these things. Any non-communicable disease. Occupational health is another area which we have in our syllabus, where you can go to an occupational setting, say one industry. Now we know that oxygen plants are there. People working at oxygen plants, what are their difficulties? Or people working another chemical plant, what are their difficulties? What can be suggested? All these things can be done among surveys can be done. Interventions also can be done among working. You can select people. For example, even stress, if you're studying stress, how can we make a different thesis? Stress is done. I mean, all these topics are taken by different people all through the world and in India. So how can you conduct a study in stress now? You can go for different group of people. Like you can select only on, you can target only on working women, or say policemen, or tailors and stitching industry people who are continuously sitting. What is their problem? What can be the intervention? You can conduct a study among drivers, nurses, teachers, doctors, coolies or laborers, night shift workers, IT professionals, factory workers, people who are working in dangerous trades and all. All these people can be catered to through our studies. You can provide relief to them if they are having stress and other problems or any other problems related to occupation. And Samajika Swasthavritta, under that, we can study any disease, any communicable disease. Now it is the time of COVID-19, so as many studies as possible can be done in COVID-19 related to, for example, in Kerala, we were giving Ayurvedic medicines to quarantined people. So this time it is COVID-19. Next time, if you have an opportunity to try giving medicines in any quarantine or an isolation facility, that can be done and studied. But for thesis topic, it will be a little tough. Still, you can, COVID may not be getting completely turned off in a year. So you can try some other studies also related to COVID. And you can try retrospective studies where Ayurvedic medicines are already given. Air purification, water purification methods, so many methods are there. You can try. Climate and its effect on disease incidence and prevalence. And disease prevalent in various, oh, that is a wrong typing. Diseases prevalent among people in various occupations, and also school health. In school health, so many things, starting from, say, oral hygiene to undernutrition to, say, juvenile delinquencies, people who are having that criminal behavior in among school children. You can try yoga in them, like that. COVID-19 I told, and effect of various medicines, preventive measures, Dinacharya procedures which are relevant in already explained, like say Nasya or Kavala Gandusha, and even exposing yourself to sun. Atapa Seva. Atapa Seva is a very good thing that improves the vitamin D content in your body, which is found to be helpful in improving immunity. And all this in Thuba, Aparajita Thuma is widely popular in Kerala and also all parts of India, I think now. And rasayanas can be tried for improving immunity and all those things there. And regarding prevention, this is a confused area actually by Swasthvritta MD graduates. Prevention is of 4 types, we know: primordial, primary, secondary, and tertiary. And what we are doing through Dinacharya and Ratacharya is actually primordial prevention. It is not primary. Primary prevention is an action just done just prior to the onset of a disease, like say vaccination. That is a primordial prevention. We do not have vaccination like thing, but we have so many other things which are included under Dinacharya and Ratacharya. That is primordial prevention. Primary prevention, we are trying. We have tried in Kerala also, giving medicines to people. That's what we did in quarantine, but that may not be possible always, because when COVID is there, you can do that. When there is not that disease, you cannot do that. Then secondary prevention is actually treatment itself. So no need to intervene into that because that belongs to Kaya Chikitsa area. They will do that. But tertiary prevention, again, it is disability limitation or rehabilitation. Whatever you can do to rehabilitate a patient, that can be done in Swasthvritta. Previously also I mentioned that. So target tertiary prevention, learn the details of tertiary prevention, how is it done. You can get it in Preventive and Social Medicine text parks and all textbooks. Refer to it and then find out how you can intervene into tertiary prevention. And the KAP studies are called knowledge, attitude, and practice studies. This is very important in case of communicable disease and other widespread diseases, when we need to find out what is the knowledge, what is the attitude, and what are the practices by a certain group of people. It can be ordinary people, it can be doctors, it can be policymakers, it can be politicians, whoever it is. We can conduct the study in them. It is a survey study where we are getting valid information related to, even about Ayurveda, you can conduct a study. How much is the knowledge of Indian people or your locality people about Ayurveda? How many people know what is Ayurveda? How many people have taken Ayurvedic medicine? How many people have a positive attitude towards Ayurveda? Or how many people practice Ayurvedic advices? That is a KAP study. You can do about Ayurvedic treatment, yoga, COVID-19, Dinacharya, Ratacharya, or any health problem through KAP studies. And prevalence studies. This is very important because we do not have any data related to our set of diseases. For example, Vajeekarana. How many Vajeekarana patients are there in India? Nobody knows. Or how many Vajeekarana patients are there in Kerala? I do not know. No study is conducted. So what we have to do initially, we have to validate a particular set of questionnaire, which will be valid in conducting such a survey. So initially we have to approach the experts, validate your questionnaire, and then find out how you can frame it. Then with that thing, you can go to the hospitals. For example, if it is Kerala, there are 14 districts. In each district hospital, Ayurvedic hospital, you go and how many people are diagnosed to have Vajeekarana. How many people have come there? Out of say 1 lakh people, how many have Vajeekarana? Like that, that is a prevalence study. And incidence, again, it is different, new cases. So like that, each disease can be studied in India. And we can have an Ayurvedic epidemiologic database where we find out how many Vajeekarana are there, or how many percentage of Indians have Vajeekarana or Gulma or Vidrati, Vritti or Pandu, Hridroga, Gulma, or whatever it is. So that is an area which you can look into. All India data you cannot get, but whatever is available in your area, you can do that. And regarding geriatrics, it's a very good area. Again, their tertiary prevention is very important. Ayurvedic interventions, lifestyle modifications, Sattva Avajaya, yoga, and you can conduct surveys in that. So geriatrics is an area which you can do very well. And quality of life studies. That also can be done among the old age people, terminally ill people, impaired or disabled people, working class, IT professionals, doctors, IAS people, IPS people, or housewives. You are providing a particular lifestyle or a particular intervention to any of this group, and then finding out how their quality of life improved. No need to worry about this thing. A lot of models are there in QOL on internet, or you will get it through your college classes on research methodology and statistics. You can conduct quality of life studies in any group. How Ayurvedic intervention improves the quality of life. So that will be different. If you put a particular area or particular community or a group, that study will be different. And regarding yoga, I'm not listing because umpteen studies are done. But these studies are not long enough. Maximum they do for 3 months. So you can increase it to 6 months or even 1 year. And then find out sustainable results. You can do a study with yoga alone or with a combination of Ayurveda and yoga. There may be a proven method. Suppose if somebody is telling that, say, Rasnerandadi Kwatha is very good in Vadarakta, or Kokalaksha Kwatha is very good in Vadarakta. And it is given in people. Along with that, you are providing yogic techniques also. And then find out whether there is an improvement in the result or not. Or any disease you can do. Or even with modern medicine you can do. When already those studies are done in diabetes, like say they are taking on, suppose a person is on insulin and you are suggesting Ayurvedic diet along with yoga, and then you are following it up within them for say 6 months or 1 year, and finding out how much is the reduction in the insulin levels the patient is able to make. Like that, you can conduct studies. And in newer areas, you can try yoga among politicians, how their behavior change. Or real study will be difficult. It should be done at higher levels, but still you can take local politicians in an area. Suppose if there is a troubled area where always there are political quarrels and all, you can conduct a study of 100 people and teach them yoga and find out if something positive comes out of it. You can do studies among lawyers and judges. All these people, if these people are getting improved, the country is getting improved. Politicians, lawyers, judges, prisoners, gazetted officers, IAS officers, IPS officers, athletes. That's another area where sports Ayurveda is thriving now. So you can try Ayurvedic interventions, Abhyanga and all those things, along with yoga also you can try. So that will be very good in athletes or sports persons. You can do it in journalists, housewives, working women, IT professionals, doctors, nurses, anybody. And another example is when we conduct studies in autism, usually Communicable department deals with boys up to 15 years of age. After that, behavioral changes happen and they do not know usually here. So you can take people who are aged above the age of 15 or 18 and then try to find out the result about the differentially able people. And yoga is Bahiranga Yoga, Antaranga Yoga and all. So you can try only Bahiranga Yoga in lower school children, Antaranga Yoga in highly intellectual people. Suppose somebody is having migraine and other things, you can try and find out the effect there. Children of separated or divorced parents, you can attend to them. And also family members of the terminally ill people. This is possible in areas where you have a cancer hospital or a big hospital like that. Usually in modern medicine, if we get the collaboration with them, we can go and teach yoga to the relatives of the terminally ill people. How they are, it's very tough to live in that condition, expecting the death of a loved one. How they are finding, how difficult they are finding it, and how easy it becomes when we teach them yoga. So that can also be done in terminally ill people's relatives. It can be done in depression, OCD, or any disease like that. And study of the effect of various yoga methods among healthy volunteers is already done, but you can make it different by changing the group. Gynecological disorders is done with the help of Prasuti department also. You can do that. like simple yogic methods can relieve chronic constipation, sleep disorders, mobile gadget or online addiction, and all these things can be done. Then comes naturopathy or nature cure, where we can concentrate at diet therapy for GIT disorders, diabetes, hypertension, dyslipidemia, obesity, stress, like that. Or usually non-communicable disease or lifestyle disorders. The time is running up. Okay. And you can try hip bath, spinal bath, steam bath, mud bath, and mud application on body on various conditions and also on various group of people. Rather than going for all people, you can fix, say, the occupation of the people or the condition of the people, age of the people, like that. And fasting can be tried, either dry fasting, water fasting, or juice fasting. All these things can be done as studies. Now, I purposefully omitted certain areas. I would like to get responses and then I'll clarify those things. Why I did not tell the titles is because if I tell titles, the same titles may be repeated by many students throughout India, and that will cause a problem. So the best thing is to discuss these things in the department with your teachers, and then select one area, and in that area, which study you have to do. Is it a what you call cross-sectional study, cohort study, or whatever it is? You decide it with the help of a statistician, and then venture into that area. I will stop here now, and we will have discussion. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So there are a few questions.
Yes, yes.
One of the delegate has asked, if you could please throw more light on Anjana, researchers on Anjana.
Yes, Anjana. Anjana is an area which is a little tough actually, because original identity of. Can you see me now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm visible. My screen
Yes,
changed.
yes.
My screen changed. Okay. Saviranjana is a thing which is a controversial thing actually. So what we do in Kerala is we prepare local Anjanas. Local Anjanas by the usage of, say, Daru Haridra or Haridra, and we take other herbs and we make a paste into it and sieve it and then smear it on a clean cloth, then roll it, and then it will be dipped in oil, and that will be burned, which will be covered with a what you call pot, and the smoke that hits on the roof of that pot will be later taken. That will be the local Anjana. Regarding Savira Anjana, original studies are to be done all through India, and we have to find out original Savira Anjana, whether it exists or not, or what is the identity of that, and then we can try. I suggest local Anjanas itself, or even Kajal itself, and try in different group of people in which we can find out the benefit of Anjana. For this, we can take the help of Rasa Shastra department, Rasa R&B department, RSBK department also can help in this regard. And each college is having such a department, and we can get Anjana from with their cooperation also. Though there are 5 types of Anjanas, all Anjanas are not easily available. And Anjanas, as we get in RSBK, most of the Anjanas are having toxic effects also. So the preparation should be very scientific. The herbal Anjana is okay, what we prepare locally.
Sir, there is another question requesting to suggest research topic for post-COVID care of patients.
Yes, thank you. Post-COVID care. Actually, COVID-19 is a disease which is more like, say, Rajakshma or Shosha. Rajakshma, it is explained that Aneka roga anugatu, bahu roga purogama, Rajakshma, Shaya Shwasa, Shaya, Rajakshma, Shaya, Rogarad is one word I missed. Rogarad is just Smrda. It is explained like that. That means it is the king of diseases, it comes along with so many diseases, and it is followed by so many diseases. Just like a king is coming, before the king comes, so many people come and welcome the king, and when the king goes also, so many people go behind him. Like that, so many diseases are there. Initially, COVID-19 was having lesser complications initially, but then we found out that so many other complications, just like when Ekadasha Rupa of Rajakshmi is explained, Penasa, Shwasa, Kasa, Amsa, Murtha, Swararuja, Aruji, Urtham, Vidpramsha, that means Atisara, diarrhea is there now. Samshosha or constipation, Atha, Chardisha Koshtake, when dosha is there in the Koshta, Chardi. All these Ekadasha symptoms are coming. Similarly, all these symptoms are seen in COVID patients also. So turning negative is not a big thing. Turning COVID negative is a norm, a rule, which happens within 10 to 15 days maximum. People become negative, but the effect of COVID-19 continues. In that case, for example, we have a project called Punarjani in Kerala, where people having different sorts of after effects are coming to the hospitals. Suppose if it is respiratory and also they are having breathing problem continuing, they will be given medicines which are similar to our Shwasa and Kasa management along with Rajakshma management. So the treatment line will be Devanam, Brahmanam, Devanam, Ruchyam, Brahmanam, and like that. Kasa Shwasa Chikitsa is also like that. Yat Kinjit, Kaphavadaknam, Ushnam, Vadanilomanam. That will be the line of treatment. We are providing medicines depending upon the symptoms. Some people are having headache. Some people are having stomach upset. They are having acidity and such complications are there. Some people are having neurological problems. So depending upon the residual activity, or what you call Udarka, Uttaragalanam Phalam, depending upon the sequel, we are fixing the treatment. There is no single medicine for all post-COVID complications. Medicines vary.
Sir, one more question. Stress the link between Dharaniya and Adharaniya Vega.
Link between Dharani and Adharani.
With philosophical aspects.
Actually, this is not a session for that, but still, philosophical aspect is there. Because, for example, you know, type A behavior is there for people. For people who are having anger at the tip of their nose, they get suddenly angry. So that is a behavior which can lead to so many other things also. A person with type A behavior causes problems in himself and all the people surrounding him. It is a simple thing. It creates stress in himself and all the other people surrounding. So stress is produced by a person and also in all the people surrounding him, means it is a thing that should be suppressed. But it is not an easy thing. So what we have to do is, we have to counsel the person. Sattva Vijaya is a thing which is to be done. And also along with that, you can teach him yoga without explaining much of, that is the importance of yoga there. For Swasthvritta postgraduates, yoga is a powerful tool which we can use for all these conditions. Even if the study is on, say, Dharaniya Vega, you can simply start yoga without accusing him that he is having such short-tempered behavior and all. Always there is a relation between stress and origin of other diseases also. We know that manashariro bhava taptaja khadayariva. It is whatever that happens in the mind has an effect on the body also, or things that are happening in the body also reflects on the mind. Along with that, we find that the Adharaniya Vegas, which are to be released whenever needed, when they are suppressed, that can also cause, say, mental problems, especially for children or say working women who are sitting continuously for 8 hours, then to go to home and relieve their natural urges. That creates a lot of tension. So Dharaniya and Adharaniya both are having effects on the health of an individual, and both are to be taken care of. Dharaniya Vegas are to be suppressed, Adharaniya Vegas are to be released. That is the thing. I don't know whether that is what the person meant to be answered. If anything more needed, I'll tell.
Okay, sir. The last question one I would like to take. Just a second. Sir, one second, sir.
Okay. Luckily, we are having 10 minutes more. I stopped early.
Yes, yes, sir. Is it possible to Haritaki for 1 year? 1 year, is it possible? Any variation or areas which can be done in one Rutu?
In one Rutu?
Yeah, is it possible to take Ruti Haritaki for 1 year? Or
Yes,
can
yes, because Ratu Haritaki is explained for 1 year actually. Because in each Rutu, the Anubana is different. Using one Rutu is 2 months, and you have to use 6 Anubanas. 6 Anubanas in 6 Rutus. So if that is taken as a study, it should be done for 1 year and then study. That is the thing. In one Rutu, we have so many other things. For example, suppose if it is, say, Varsha Kala. Varsha, again, in India, we have 2 types of rainy seasons. One is Pravrit and the other is Varsha. Pravrit is the Ritu which happens first. Pravrit is the Prathama Pravrishta Kala. The first rain is called Pravrit. Tasyanubandhi Varsha. That which is following Pravrit is called Varsha. But we are taking both as somewhat same seasons. And in southern states, we have 4 months rain. And in some other states, north to Ganga, we have only 2 months rain, but they have Hemant and Shishira, 4 months cold season. So you take Varsha and Pravrit as the same, and there in each such Ritus, what is the most important thing to be taken is explained by Acharyas, like say in Varsha, Taila is more important. So the application of Taila in Varsha, though Ayurvedic people know that Taila is to be applied during Varsha Ritu, ordinary people may not. So if you are taking a study and providing them Taila free to the people who are studied, say take at least 100 people, and then try and advise them to use Taila Apyanga every day in Varsha Ritu, and then find out the result. That will be a good thing. Similarly, you can use honey during Vasanta Ritu, like that. But regarding Ritu Haritaki, it is for 1 year.
Okay, sir. One more question. How can we assess the Ardha Shakti with respect to Vyayama? It will be different for different people. How do we standardize it? Yes,
that is a very good question. That is a very good question. And we can do whatever is possible through Ayurvedic way only. We can categorize them into Vata, Pitta, and Kapha Prakritis, or the 7 Prakritis. Vata, Pitta, Vata, Kapha, and like 6 actually. In such people, how it varies. That is the only thing which we can do. We believe that Prakriti is having a common, common thread in a group of people. So Vata Prakriti is a particular type of people. Pitta Prakriti is a particular. So Sweda, Adhiya, Kapha Prakriti will be sweat easily. So like that we can try and we can standardize.
So one more question. How long Dinacharya study is to be carried out? How long? Duration of the study for Dinacharya? Can it be just 3 months?
Just to find out the difference, we need only 3 months. But for sustained effect and for better confirmation, we can have 6 months. In PG studies, we can have 6 months. And in PhD studies, you can go for 1 year.
Okay, sir. One more question. Dermatologists say milk and milk products cause acne. They want to know your opinion on this.
Dermatologists, I did not see any dermatologists. I mean, dermatology texts say like that. Maybe some dermatologists might have opined. Whatever it is, milk and milk products, for that matter, anything, any food item is not tolerated equally by all people. For example, Taila, original Taila is Tila Taila. Original means commonly in common language, if Taila is the word Taila is used, it means Tila Taila. Tila Taila is best according to Ayurveda, but it is not good for all people. In some people, I have seen it creating rashes. When our teachers, some 20 years ago, my teachers some of them went to Russia, and they were using Tiladaila because it is the best now. Like that, they were applying it on Russians, and all of them got rashes. Most of them actually got rashes. So and it is explained also that like that. So that is true. So all tailas are not equally received by people. That's why different tailas are explained. Similarly, any product, milk and milk products are also not tolerated by all people equally. Regarding acne and all, I'm not sure, but whatever it is, we are not telling to use milk externally for acne, do we? We use other combinations. So I exactly do not know what is the point there. Can you make one more clarification?
Sir?
Milk and milk products.
Yes, sir. The question was, dermatologists say milk and milk products cause acne.
Means consumption of milk and milk products.
Consumption of milk and milk products cause acne.
We do not have such a concept because Kshira and Krida are explained for daily intake. Nityam Kshira Krida Rashanam. And we Indians are taking, 99% of Indians are taking milk every day. And if this is the norm, or this is the rule, 99% of the people in India should be always troubled by acne. It is not seen. But we really see that during adolescence, there is a common prevalence of, I was having plenty of acne on my face, and I was shy, I was what you call introvert, and I did not like myself because that much acne were there on my face. Without any treatment itself, it went out after that age. Apart from that, Indians do not feel acne as a big problem, even though we consume milk every day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for clarifying the
Okay, you're welcome.
delegates. Now I request Dr. T.B. Tripathi, Head of the Department of Swasthvritta and Yoga at SDMCH Hassan, to give a brief concluding remarks of this session.
Good afternoon, all. Namaste. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Jayan sir, namaste.
Namaste, sir.
After a long way, we are seeing by this program. Before 2 years, we went for the examination, and you have, sir has touched all of the, what are the things are in the syllabus in all areas. He has that is guided, and he has told very nicely. Also, it is very informative to our all PG students, also forthcoming students, and all first year students also. It is very much informative in all areas. Sir has touched from starting from DINACHARYA to all yoga, naturopathy, everything. What are the things are very nice areas, which will be students could not think also before that. What are the old theses they are taking, and by that they are taking is also taking into the research work, and they are not thinking in a new way or new things. Sir has already highlighted many things which will be very useful for our PG scholars, and in the future they can take these new topics for their research work. And thank you, sir, for your good time, and in this situation, COVID situation, and your busy schedule in all the daily schedule, still you have given the time. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all.
You're welcome, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir, for the concluded remarks.
Anybody who needs clarification or anything, they can be given my number or email. So
Okay, sir.
let them, or maybe through WhatsApp.
Okay,
And
sir.
this presentation can be sent, will be sent to the organizers.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
On behalf of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka, and SDM College of Ayurveda and Hospital, we thank you for accepting our invitation and being a guest speaker on E-SAMSHODHANA 2.0. Thank you very much, sir. Now we shall move on to the next session. We would be speaking on the research areas of Rasashastra and Vaishajya Kalpana. The speaker is Dr. Sriram S. Savrekar, former professor, R.A. Podar Medical College, Mumbai, who has an experience of 40 years in teaching and research, vast administrative experience as advisor to Government of India, Vice Chancellor, former Vice Chancellor, Gujarat Ayurveda University, Gujarat, Also former Dean, Faculty of Ayurveda, MUHS, Nashik, has served as members of various scientific bodies in Government of India, like Pharmacopoeia Commission of Indian Medicine and Homeopathy, CCRAS, New Delhi, National Pharmacovigilance Consultative Committee member as well, has won various awards and authored books with commentaries on, just to name a few, on Rasa Chandashu and Sharangadara Samhita. So today, sir is with us, would be delivering a lecture on research areas in Rasa Shastra and Vaishijya Kalpana. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Am I audible to everybody?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Am I audible? Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for my brief introduction. I will share first my slides. Wait. Audible to you?
Not yet, sir. It is showing as
Yes.
has started screen sharing, probably in a few minutes, few seconds. Video. Yes, sir. Sir, the PPT is visible. It is visible, sir. If you could just put it in slide show more.
Okay. Visible now?
Yes, sir.
It is visible?
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. For the time in this, I
Dear delegates, I think there was some technical snag with the internet connection. Sir will be joining us in a few minutes. Sir?
Hello. Everyone? Please bear with me. I don't have electricity. I am hot connected. Please bear. If there is connection, please bear.
Sir, if you could switch off the video
Okay.
and have the audio, then I think internet should not be an issue, sir.
Okay, now, hello.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Okay.
Yes,
Audible.
sir. Audible.
Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So the
So my
slides.
friends, this is the area. Slide visible?
No,
Slides
sir.
are visible?
Presentation.
Yes, okay,
Presentation.
just wait. I will again, I will have to once again share it.
Yes, yes.
Go in the video because it was just wait. Now visible? Presentation is visible?
Not yet, sir. Screen sharing going on. Now,
Hello.
sir. PPT presentation is not visible, sir.
Visible?
No, sir. Presentation is not visible. There is a bit of technical snag with the internet connection. We shall come back with sir in just 2 minutes. Please do bear with us, just 2 minutes.
Virendra Hegde, Dharmadhikari of Shri Kshetra Dharmasthala, who is always involved in various social reforms, initiated the health service at Hassan in Karnataka in 1992 in order to protect and promote the health of common man through Ayurveda by establishing SDM Ayurveda Hospital.
ನಾವು ಶ್ರೀ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳದ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಂಜುನಾಥೇಶ್ವರ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಮತ್ತು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ 3 ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿವೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ವಿಶ್ವಾದ್ಯಂತ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಬೆಂಬಲ ದೊರಕಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ರೋಗಿಗಳು ಗುಣಮುಖರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ವಿಶ್ವದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ ಪದ್ಧತಿಯನ್ನು ಅವರು ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
40 acres of nature green campus is providing health ambience to health seekers. Over 100 experienced Ayurveda consultant, more than 250 paramedical staff, 200 plus postgraduate scholars, over 100 junior doctors are rendering their selfless medical service through Ayurveda under able guideline of Principal and Chief Medical Officer Professor Prasanna Narasimha Rao. This hospital has meaningfully completed 28 years of healthcare service. Health seekers from all corners of India and even from overseas are seeking the help of this infrastructure to solve their health problems and promote their health. By knowing increase in the demand of hospital services, administration has upgraded pre-existing 360-bedded hospital into 500-bedded high-tech facility center. An inpatient department is divided as Charaka, Ratnashri, Manjushri and Sattva wards to suit the affordability of health seekers. Intensive care unit by the name of Dhanvantari is also functioning at the center. This hospital is the perfect embodiment of ancient science of Ayurveda blended with ultra-modern technology for the complete benefit of health seekers. Rushing to the hospital in health emergency is the common attitude among human beings. To support the ideology of prevention is better than cure, a separate 70-bedded Yogakshema Ayurveda center is established in the campus to provide preventive, protective and promotive Ayurveda therapies to health-conscious people. In outpatient section, specially considering welfare of children, Kaumarabhritya Ayurveda Pediatrics OPD is functioning with eminent Ayurveda pediatricians. Classical medicine Swarnamrita Prashna has reached over to lakhs of children as its beneficiaries. For the tender health care of pregnant women in particular and women at large speciality, OPD of Prasuti Tantra Evam Stri Roga is functioning efficiently. Shalakya Tantra OPD is an ultra-modernized outpatient section with unique therapies for eye, nose, ear, throat and disorders of neck through specialty Ayurveda therapies. To protect and rejuvenate health of the healthy individuals through yoga therapy, diet and lifestyle advice, a team of doctors at Swasthvritta department are available. Kaya Chikitsa department experts are successfully treating old age issues like joint problem, breathing problem and cardiac disorders through evidence-based Ayurveda therapies. Most experienced Ayurveda physicians are treating elements like paralysis, diabetes mellitus and various skin disorders. A well-equipped high-tech physiotherapy unit is providing supportive therapy to many health seekers. Classical Ayurveda unique therapies like Abhyanga, Swedana, Udvartana, Shirodhara and Nasya are bringing back the positive health in health seekers. Rarely practiced drugless pain-relieving Marma Chikitsa is also offering this hospital. Pleasing and rejuvenative therapies for sense organs like Seka, Tarpana, Ashchotana, Pindi, Vidalaka, Dhumapana and Karnapurana are restoring back positive health in every needy person. The medicines used for therapies are tested, authenticated and are standardized to produce desired therapeutic effect. Shalya Tantra department expert doctors successfully treat diabetic wounds, hernia, varicose veins, anorectal disorders through Agni Karma, Kshara Karma and Jalauka Chikitsa. There is also a fully equipped operation theatre to serve the needy. Diagnostic block of the hospital is highly upgraded and updated to assure accuracy and perfection through various tests like urine test, blood test, X-ray, ECG, USG, EEG. Dispensary wing is availing the quality and purity through best medicine collections. The hospital campus is also having divine vibration of 800-year-old Sri Hallada Rameshwara temple. The holy water in the Pushkarani of the temple is believed to have curative power in skin elements. Hence, this hospital is meaningfully providing care and service to protect and promote the health of lakhs of people through evidence-based Ayurveda principles.